Hello, happy Wednesday, Paul is best for UK here and welcome to another video. So today we're looking at Rainbow Islands on the Commodore Amiga. Now I have set WinUA to just have 500k of RAM, so I'm hoping it's going to load in successfully and we will be okay. So yep, I haven't tested this on a real Amiga, just WinUAE, so but I'm sure this needed more memory, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a 500 capable game. So it is loading up so far successfully, so that's really good. Let's have a look. So there it is, Rainbow Islands. So how do you put the credits in? I forgot on this version. Do you have to press F1 or something? No. I remember on some of the versions you had to press F1. Instant coin. So it's acting like a coin up machine. Oh, you press 1 on the keyboard, not F1, just 1. This is not a ROM. This is not emulating the arcade machine on the Amiga. This is sort of built for the Amiga, but it still does the instant coin, just to give it a bit more authenticity. Okay, so let's see if this game works. Right, okay, so there we go. It seems to be working so far, doesn't it? The music's there, the map's there, disc loading is there. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, for some reason the picture's flickering, but that's just my emulator, it's nothing to do with the game. If you do notice any of that, just ignore it if you can. But yeah, it's working, it's working fine. This is almost a true to life arcade perfect conversion, to be honest. Imagine if you went to the arcade machine back in the day, you went to your local arcade, played this, and then you brought it on the way back from a computer store. It would have been an independent computer store back then. I'm saying store a lot, it's more shop around here, but you get the picture. And yeah, you would have picked this up from your local shop and on Amiga, $14.99 on diskette, and I think you would have been blown away, to be honest. But then again, the Amiga was only for the rich people at the time, I think. So yeah, this is pretty much arcade perfect, isn't it? It has got differences from the arcade version, because I have played the arcade version as well. But yeah, it's really, you can see the Amiga's power. It's got the power to do the graphics perfectly fine. The music's handled by the music processor in the Amiga, so it sounds better than the ST version, because the ST version sort of like has the almost similar chip to the AY, which is found in the Spectrum and Amstrad CPC. The Amiga version sounds a lot better, and yeah, the Atari ST version doesn't sound bad by a long stretch, so don't get me wrong, it sounds really good. The Atari ST version is pretty much arcade perfect as well. But yeah, that's Rainbow Island, so it does seem to work on 500, the original Amiga. You would have been blown away, like I said. To be honest, Ocean did a really good job of the Rainbow Islands games, because I can't even think of a bad version of it. I mean, it was released on multiple systems. The Spectrum 128K version is pure class and well beyond what you would think a Spectrum was capable of. The Commodore 64 version is pretty good. It is missing a few things out of the Commodore 64, sadly, like the world map for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they just wanted to cut out the loading times or something. Because if you remember, the Spectrum 128K version loaded the entire thing into RAM, which took ages to load, but then you had all the levels, all the world map, everything loaded into RAM. The Commodore 64 of course couldn't do that because of the RAM, so yeah, I think that might have been a reason why they cut out the world map. But it was also on a multi-load as well, so can't remember if the Commodore 64 version was on a multi-load, was it? Let me know in the comments if it was. I'm sure you had to load each level in turn. On the 128 Spectrum version you didn't, you just loaded in one go. Spectrum 48 of course, you had to load it in segments. When you completed World 1 you had to sort of like press play on tape and load in the next section, etc. But yeah, I don't know why I'm going on about the 8-bit versions for, because we're supposed to be talking about the Amiga version, and yeah, this is pure class. It's really good. It's a great great conversion of a well-respected coin machine at the time. I'm not sure the history behind why it's called the story of Bubble Bobble 2, because it plays absolutely nothing like Bubble Bobble. the original game. But yeah, that's the way they saw it. And even the main character looks nothing like Bob and Bob out of Bubble Bobble. But yeah, do you remember the lawsuit somewhere after the rainbow had to be cancelled out on later versions of the game? That's why the later versions had different music. I think that was on the NES and Master System as well. And the PlayStation 1 version, I think it didn't have the original tune that this one has. This boss is really early. All you gotta do is keep shooting your rainbows at him. Have some of these. So yeah, that's Rainbow Islands on the Amiga. Pretty much a arcade perfect conversion. It's not a clone, like 100% one-to-one clone of the arcade machine, but it does a fantastic job, and I think you would have been amazed at the time if you was a big fan of this in the arcades and you played it on your Amiga. It's seamlessly loaded in the next level as well. It plays music while the disc is accessing, and if you can't hear that disc noise, you don't even know it's loading, sort of thing. Obviously I'll put the noise on this video, but yeah. So yeah, that's Rainbow Islands on the Commodore Amiga. I think you know what's coming with this one. Absolutely fantastic, superb conversion. Ocean knew what they was doing. They did it. They must have spent weeks on this, trying to get this from the arcade to the home market with the different hardware. Absolutely superb. So on that note, I'm going to give Rainbow Islands by Graph Gold and Ocean Software a massive 10 out of 10. So yep, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening, and I will see you in the next video. So I've got a few suggestions in, so if you've got any more, let me know in the comments. I'll try and facilitate as much as I can, and I'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching. Bye.